Hello everyone, I'm Ronald Mehta and welcome to Digit.com, a platform where we make life simple for management students worldwide. In this video on the subject of retail management, we are going to cover the topic on merchandise planning. The video highlights the details and the process involved in merchandise planning. Moreover, the video also takes a stab at how Zara nails the entire merchandising game. So now let's start with merchandise planning. It is the planning and control of merchandise inventory of the retailer firm in a manner in which balances the expectation of the target customers and the strategy of the firm. Merchandise planning is beneficial to the retailer as it enhances the possibility of the right assortment of goods with the adequate amount of depth to be available at the stores. Moving on to the merchandise planning process. Step 1. Developing the sales forecast. Sales forecast is a projection of achievable sales revenue based on historical sales data, analysis of market surveys and trends, and salesperson's estimates. Sales forecast may be made by the merchandiser based on the targets given by the top management or may be handed down by the top management itself depending on the retail organization. A forecast may be for short term, that is up to 1 year, or for long term, that is a period of more than a year. Obviously, behemoths like Walmart and Amazon have projections which stretch to about 5 to 10 years. Moving on, the process of developing sales forecast involves the following steps. First, reviewing past sales. Next, analyzing the changes in the economic conditions. Third, analyzing the changes in the sales potential. Fourth, analyze the changes in the marketing strategies of the retail organizations and the competition. And fifth, creating the sales forecast. Step 2 in the merchandise planning process is determining the merchandise requirements. A sales forecast is an outline of the level of sales that need to be achieved. This brings us to the second step, which involves planning the quantities of merchandise that will be required to achieve the sales forecasted in step 1. Thus, after the sales forecasting exercise has been completed, inventory levels need to be planned. Planning in merchandise is at two levels. A. Creation of the merchandise budget, and next is the assortment plan, which will be explained later. Now let's take a stab at merchandise budget. The merchandise budget usually comprises of 5 parts. First, it is a financial plan which gives an indication of how much to invest in the product inventories stated in monetary terms. Next, the sales plan, that is how much of each product needs to be sold. This may be department-wise, division-wise or store-wise. Third, the planned reductions which may need to be made in case the product does not sell. Fourth, the planned purchase levels, that is the quantity of each product that needs to be procured from the market, as in from the suppliers. And finally, the gross margins, that is the difference between the sales and the cost of goods sold. The next part in here was the assortment plan. The assortment plan details the merchandise that will be sold in each product category. That is, the complete mix of products that will be made available to the customers. Merchandise may be classified as basic or staple merchandise, fashion or fad merchandise. Moving on to step 3, which is called merchandise control, as in the open to buy system. Herein, it limits overbuying and underbuying, prevents loss of sales due to unavailability of the required stock, maintains purchase within the budgeted limit, as in the merchandiser should not go overboard by stocking a lot of inventory, and finally, reducing markdowns which may arise to excessive buying, as if the merchandiser buys in excess, then ultimately the goods or merchandise which is not sold will be sold at a heavy discount known as markdowns. Moving on to step 4 of assortment planning. Assortment has been defined as a combination of all products made available in a store and a set of products offered within a product category. For instance, if there are men's formals, that will include shirt, trousers, socks, formal belt and formal shoes. Assortment planning involves determining the quantities of each product that we purchase to fit into the overall merchandise plan. Details of color, size, materials, brand, etc. have to be specified. Various factors affect the assortment planning process. The first among these factors is the type of merchandise that is to be stocked in the retail store. Moving on to step 5, the range plan. The aim of the range plan is to create a balanced range for each category of products that the retailer chooses to offer. The number of items or options available to the customer should be sufficient at all times and should be such that it helps the customer make a choice. The range planning process should ensure that overbuying and underbuying is limited. Ultimately, a good range plan ensures that the customer is happy with the range that is available to him or her. A decision only on style may be made on the basis of past historical data, taking into account color, styles, design, and the prices. Moving on to step 6, which is the final step, that is the model stock plan. After determining the money available for buying, a decision need to be taken in what to buy and what quantity. This results in the creation of the model stock plan. The model stock plan gives the precise items and quantities that need to be purchased for each merchandise line. Moving on to merchandise planning example, and in this case of the global apparel retailer Zara. Zara has several merchandise planning strategies, one of them being Zara manufacturing in small batches. Zara manufactures merchandise in small batches, which allows it to react faster to changing trends. Zara is able to bring new styles to the market in as little as 5 weeks, and within as little as 2 weeks, a style can be redesigned and arrive in stores. Another benefit of this strategy is that helps Zara to hold on to less inventory. This approach allows Zara to see what the demand is like before making a larger investment. Next, Zara keeping up with the key trends. Zara's designers often check out influencers and see what they are wearing to see which styles are in trend. That is, the fashion and the fad merchandise. Zara designers also take feedback from store managers, analyze what customers are searching for on their website, and pay attention to customer requests. All of this data is then used to visualize the next in-trend merchandise. Zara's strategy also allows it to bring more merchandise, with Zara releasing as many as 20 new collections per year. And finally, Zara nailing the supply chain angle. Considering it's a global brand, Zara's highly efficient, vertically integrated supply chain enables the export of garments 24 hours, 365 days of the year, resulting in the shipping of new products to stores twice a week. After products are designed, they take around 10 to 15 days to reach the stores. This vertical integration allows Zara to retain control over areas like dyeing and processing and have fabric processing capacity available on demand. Zara produces over 450 million items and launches around 12,000 new designs annually. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on merchandise planning. These are the list of sources and links referred to for the content in the video. Thank you.